Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mike Lil's channel. Wherever you're tuning in from, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So I thought I would just do a quick bit of content around just a bit of guidelines or a bit of a tutorial of what you need to do to set up when you start your trading journey. Okay, before I continue, for those of you who haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell so you can receive notification of any other videos that we will be uploading, because we will be uploading more. Okay, so just a brief a story around our journey. So Mike and I are based in New Zealand. We have been in the crypto space for 3.5 years. And we really just took this journey so we could find a way to help us achieve our financial goals. So for me, ideally, I didn't want to learn how to trade because I thought it would be hard. I'm not a good numbers person, and I'm not somebody who can register information as well as I'd like to. But again, you know, like all of us, we have that moment where we want to give it a go, and I did. And so from there, I've now been doing day trading now full-time for 3 years. So when I literally took the journey on, my goal was really to create that lifestyle or that life that I didn't need a holiday from. I'm not fully there yet, but I have definitely achieved many goals or financial goals that held me back in pursuing that. It held me back, which I'm now, you know, slowly ticking boxes off and removing a lot of things that kept those boundaries from happening. So before I also continue, if you want to reach out to us, we are on Facebook and Instagram. Again, you can follow us on YouTube as well. So the video or the information or the content that I'm providing today is pretty much a guide just to help beginners out there who are going to start their crypto journey or crypto trading journey. And I am going to show you step by step of what you need to do and just explain certain things that happen in the crypto space. So what is a blockchain? So the blockchain is a secure and transparent growing list of data transaction records stored in forms of blocks controlled by no single authority and no middle transaction. And the technology was specifically designed for the use of cryptocurrency transactions to be sent to and from, ensuring every transaction movement is recorded. So what that really means is the blockchain is technology that was created to pretty much transfer to and from one to another without a middle person. What is cryptocurrency? So cryptocurrency is a digital asset which is stored on a wallet and can be sent from one wallet to another, and each transaction is recorded on the blockchain. Okay, and that's what it is. You know, when you're learning, keep everything simple. Try not to overload your information as you're learning, because it will only become more overwhelming than anything. What is Bitcoin? So Bitcoin is also a digital asset and was the first cryptocurrency established. Okay, so when I first started, I thought Bitcoin and cryptocurrency were the same thing. I just thought they had two different names. But Bitcoin is cryptocurrency, and it was the first cryptocurrency established. And altcoins, so another name for altcoins is your alternative coins. An altcoin is other cryptocurrencies launched after Bitcoin. Okay, and that's literally what it is, guys. So keep it as simple as possible. Cryptocurrency is a digital asset which is stored on a wallet, and you can transfer it from one wallet to another, and that's when those transactions are recorded in the blockchain. Bitcoin is also a digital asset, so it is cryptocurrency, and it was the first one established. And then you've got your alternative coins, which is every other cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin. Okay, guys. So these are some terms that you will hear in the crypto space. So HODL, if you belong to a crypto group, or if you're following someone and they mention HODL or HODL, it literally just means to hold cryptocurrency rather than selling it. Then there's FOMO, which stands for fear of missing out. A lot of people FOMO when it comes to the crypto space, especially when they see the price of Bitcoin growing or rising, and then they're like, wow, I should have got in. And then they fear that. Then they jump in, they go in and they'll buy, and then Bitcoin dumps. So mining is processing and verifying transactions on the blockchain. So we have things such as miners, and they're the ones that are doing the processing and verification transactions on the blockchain. And then there's staking, so stake or staking, and it's pretty much when you can hold your coins in your wallet to earn rewards. Okay, I have seen a few businesses or online businesses that have popped up where, they're saying, let's stake together, invest this amount, we'll put in as a stake towards earning rewards on a wallet or wherever the staking rewards are. Just be cautious of that, guys, because sometimes those are scams. It is better just to do the research or do things on your own, just like it is with trading. I always encourage people to learn the skill on your own. If I can do it, someone who doesn't like numbers, didn't like to study, then anyone can do it. So these are just some basic terms that you will hear on the crypto space. So whenever you hear them, this is what they mean. Okay, so what is wallet? So you are going to need a wallet when you start purchasing cryptocurrency, because you're going to need a wallet to either transfer it from one to another or to store it. Okay, so there are two different types of wallets. There's your online wallets, which are web-based. You can have them on your phones, and they're online. Okay, so the wallets that I have mentioned in this slide, you got Zappo, Coinbase, Blockchain, Jackson, Exodus. These are wallets that I've personally used. They all have their incentives and they all have their downfalls. But I only ever use online wallets to buy Bitcoin or buy cryptocurrency to transfer it to my exchange or to transfer it to my hardware wallet. I never store crypto on it, basically because it's an online wallet. I prefer not to keep the majority of my funds online. If in time you decide that crypto is something that you want to invest in and you want to hold long term and you want to build on it, your safest bet in wallets is your hardware wallet. And I've put two examples of hardware wallets on the slide, and both these hardware wallets have really good incentives, and people who are using them speak highly of it. So you've got your Trezor 1 or your Trezor T wallets, and your Nano Ledger S or your Nano Ledger X. So these are wallets where you will want to store your crypto on. And, let's just say you have a small amount now and in time it grows. When that happens, your safest bet is to store it on a hardware wallet. Okay. And then what is an exchange? So I often get asked the question, what's an exchange? People get mixed up with it because there's a lot involved in the crypto space. You need to just be mindful of where these certain things belong and what these certain things do for you in the crypto space. So what is an exchange? The exchange is where you will trade. So that's where you will go in and you'll buy and sell cryptocurrency. And I've put different exchanges here. So there's Poloniex, Binance, Coinbase Pro. You've also got Bittrex, Kraken. There's a lot of exchanges out there. These are the three that I'm familiar with. And I've traded on Poloniex and Binance, but I have dealt with people that I mentor who trade on Coinbase Pro. So that is what the exchange is. One of the very main things that you want to acknowledge when you have a wallet, especially a hardware wallet, especially when you're going to store lots and lots of cryptocurrency, is never give anyone your private keys. Okay, private keys are private for a reason. If forever you have let's just say a Nano Ledger wallet, and you receive an email saying that Nano has updated their system and we need your private keys because we might have lost information as that upgrade happened, don't even do like those, like don't ever give your private keys even in that instance. Those emails look legit. In fact, they're fake. Okay, Nano will never ask anyone for your private keys. Trezor will never ask anyone for your private keys because they know that those keys are private for a reason. They're your recovery keys, so in case you are unable to get into your wallets for any reason, those private keys are recovery. And, you know, the amount of people that I've seen online now who did not know that, or did not have stored crypto in there, but have not kept this information safe for their own selves, and now, you know, panicking. So guys, those are some really, that is one very, very important thing. Unfortunately, we can't help that these emails go out or these messages go out to people. Just remember, if it looks legit and it's something where they're asking for their private keys, just remember, wallets will never ask that question because they know it's private for a reason. Okay, guys. So what you need to start trading. So if you're trading on a desktop or a laptop, you just need to sign up to an exchange. Again, I've mentioned the different exchanges in my previous screen, but you've got Binance, Binance US, Bittrex, Coinbase Pro, Poloniex. Again, there are a few more. I have heard of Voyager, which I've been reading through social media platforms, and I've also heard that that's good as well. And then number 2, sign up to TradingView. TradingView is where you, like for me, when I trade, I have my exchange open and I have TradingView open as well. I always go from one to the other screen to look at the charts to help me determine what I'm going to do on a trade. TradingView have all my resistance levels. As with Binance, it doesn't. I don't like to have too many lines on my charts when I trade, so I have TradingView for my resistance levels and my exchange for my EMAs and my standard deviations and stuff. And then number 3, upload the Tab Trader app from the App Store on your phone. Okay, all these things are free to sign up to. The only thing that you will have to do when it comes to money is to fund your exchange with, you know, with money so you can trade. Again, this is something that I tell people in all my Zooms: only fund your exchange with the amount that you can afford to lose. Okay, we don't want people going out and applying for loans or borrowing money to fund your exchange. Just fund it with the amount that you can lose, because it is a lot safer. Okay, guys. If you're trading on your mobile phone, you only need to follow steps 1 and 3. Okay, I don't use TradingView on my phone. The charts just never save for me, but on Tab Trader they do. And what is trading? So trading is when you buy something low and you sell it high. Okay, it's literally that. You're selling it high to make a profit. And in regards to what trading is not a bot. So there is no such thing as auto trading. Through my 3.5 years in the crypto space and as a trader, the amount of trading bots that I have seen come on the market has been crazy, and they're no longer here. Okay, it is way easier to learn the skill and do it yourself. And you know, like I shared in a motivational message that I did this morning, for you to enjoy a life that you don't need a holiday from, you do need to put a bit of work in short term, and in the long term you will start to reap the rewards. And that's pretty much what it is when it comes to trading. Okay, trading is not a business where you need to sign people up and make money. Okay, yes, I'm being slightly blunt here, but it's true. The amount of people who say that they're trading and they use their business sense around the marketing side of things to recruit people is really crazy, but it happens. So trading is not a business where you need to sign people up to make money. Trading is a skill that you learn to earn on the trading exchange. And lastly, trading should not involve an MLM business side to it. 99.99% of the time, they're scams. So just be really cautious out there, okay, everyone. So what are the main things that you can trade? So you can trade stocks. So you'll often see YouTube videos out there where people are talking about stock trading. So you can also do Forex trading. And Forex is currencies. They also do cryptocurrency trading on the Forex exchanges. The only difference between Forex and your crypto trading is that Forex is only open Monday to Friday and certain hours of the day. As with cryptocurrency, the exchanges are open 24/7, 365 days a year. Okay, guys, and that is it. So how to set up your charts, and this is the same thing applies to your exchange, to TradingView and Tab Trader. Unfortunately, for those who trade on Coinbase Pro, you cannot add indicators to your charts, so you will only do this to TradingView and to Tab Trader. Number two, change from, so when you go into Binance, so I am going to refer the setup on Binance because that's where I trade. So when you go into Binance for the very first time, your original chart will be showing, which is right here. You need to change it from original to TradingView. Again, this is only on Binance. Number three, select your indicator icon and add your Bollinger Bands, your volume, your MACD, and your RSI. Those are the indicators that I use as a trader. And these are the indicators that you will want to use as a beginner on the exchange as well. You will start to add things like the MA, your standard deviation. For now, just base it around these things, and this is what your chart will look like. Okay, the indicator icon is in that screen right there. Again, you'll change all of these settings to what's on the screen. Okay, and that's literally how you set your charts up. Again, remember, the exchange, TradingView, and Tab Trader require the same steps, so just follow what you have here. The only thing is when you go into Binance for the first time, it will default you to the original chart. You need to change it from original to TradingView. And there are three rules that apply for me when I trade, and I trade the micro profit system way, which is a system that I've used through iCoin Pro. Okay, and the information here is through iCoin Pro. Again, if you want the same information after you get out of this video, check the link in my description. I have provided the free training link through iCoin Pro, and it's exactly everything that I'm going to be showing here. It is some powerful and valuable information for those who are new to the crypto space. Do not hesitate to jump on, because, you know, when you've seen how high Bitcoin is going, and it's only going to keep growing, in regards to the micro profit system and the way that I trade and many others in iCoin Pro, Bitcoin can be 3,000, we can still profit. Bitcoin can be 50,000 and we will still profit. Okay, so I do follow three rules, and these three rules were implemented to me in my trading journey through iCoin Pro. Rule number one is don't be greedy. The amount of people that I have seen in my time, and they come from different trading backgrounds, who break rule number one continuously. Unfortunately, it is part of human nature, but who have broken the number one rule continuously have been burnt. Okay, we trade the way we do. The market goes up at least 1% at a time, and it dumps at least 1 or 2% at a time. Through that time, you can make micro profits, and that's why I encourage people when they're trading to not be greedy. Rule number two, only trade when you see what you want. So in particular, in this trading strategy that I will be showing in this bit of content, it does show that a specific strategy, if you go into the exchange and you don't see what's happening right here, don't trade. It is better to just sit back and wait, because trades continuously come, than to go into a trade, trade it, and it goes the wrong way and you don't sell, or you have to sell for a loss. Number three, know your numbers. There are many examples around this. One of the main examples that I use is get familiar with the price of Bitcoin. Like we know, Bitcoin now is at 35,000. Last week it was at 40,000. It hit an all-time high, and it hovers, and it does that all the time. Know your numbers, because whatever normally happens on the exchange, especially when Bitcoin is involved, it will pretty much determine, or pretty much will mimic, what's happening with other coins on the exchange. So let's trade. So in this particular part of my presentation, I am going to be talking about a trading strategy called buy the dip. Again, it is in that link that I'm going to put in the description of this video. And I learned this all through a company called Altcoins Pro, who is ideally an educational platform. So one, the entry point on all trades that I will take in this particular strategy are done on the 5-minute charts. So I always enter my trades on the 5-minute chart. I will, if you go into the other videos that I have listed up on our YouTube channel, I will talk about the 5-minute, and I will talk about the different time frames and why I use these different time frames. Number 2, a dip is mostly formed after squeezing Bollinger Bands. As you can see on the screen here, you'll see the squeezing Bollinger Bands. Number 3, the Bollinger Bands will start to open up like a bubble, like it shows on the screen. Number 4, you will watch the candles dip and spike. So you will see these candles dip. So they will dip and spike outside the lower Bollinger Band, and they will complete a cycle. And they will dip and spike out of the lower Bollinger Band, and it will re-enter. And that's what you will consider as a one dip cycle. Okay, you will watch the candle. Number 5, they will need to exit the lower Bollinger Band and re-enter, just like I've said there. So they will exit and re-enter the Bollinger Band. And they will exit and re-enter the Bollinger Band again. And they will do this 3 times. Okay, normally when you see the completion of a dip cycle, you will then start to see the lower Bollinger Band, the SMA, and the top Bollinger Band start to flatten out. It won't continue going down. It will start to flatten out. And then you will see an increase in volume. So you will see that volume start to increase. And this is your entry point to buy in this trade. Look how simple that is. And this is how you buy in a dip. And it is a powerful strategy. It is the strategy that I used for the first time when I joined, or when I learned through Altcoins Pro. And after 3.5 years, I still trade this. This is still my favorite. Okay, guys, and this is the trading strategy that is on the free trading link in Altcoins Pro, which I've provided in the description. How wonderful is that, guys? And that's exactly how you will trade on buy the dip. So that is it from us for now. Thanks for joining our Zoom. I actually did this as a Zoom a few days ago with a group of people around the world. So I thought when I got out of the Zoom, people asked me if I had recorded it. So I thought I'd record it now and I'll pop it onto YouTube. But now everyone can take access of it. Hope the information that I've provided on this video is of much value to you. Again, remember to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell so you can receive notification of all upcoming videos that we will post. Until my next video, take care, guys, and stay blessed.